Several Chicago public high schools are holding a protest today.
They are angry about budget cuts that could mean fewer teachers and larger class sizes. WGN's Robert Jordan is live outside school headquarters with more. Robert.
That's right, Allison. A few thousand students began their demonstration at Whitney Young High School, Whitney Young Magnet School this morning, and they are angry because they are hearing that class sizes could increase to as much as 48 in some classes, and that teacher cuts could also take place. And what we are witnessing is a new day in demonstrations, because what used to have to depend on people passing out flyers and calling each other, now they are alerting one another through Facebook and Twitter, and they were able to plan this and galvanize their efforts in just a short while. And while they were told that anyone who took part in this would be subject to detention, that didn't seem to deter their efforts. Now, what they were angry about, as I said, is the fact that there are so many layoffs planned to take place because of cuts in education, school, and they're canceled for next year. And the students have been informed by the administration that it is no way condoning this walkout, and any student who participates will receive a mandatory Saturday school detention. But students say that that's not going to stop their plans at all.
They cut the teacher's pension $600 million worth, right? That destroys teacher salaries. And what do? They take all the $30 million and fund it to lawyers at the top of the Board of Education. They don't support schools. They're cutting sophomore sports. They're increasing class sizes to 37. They're destroying the ability to take classes, just decimating a lot of classes.
Oh, they changed the average size class to 37. So, that means, of course, that our teachers won't have enough time to, get enough individual attention to each student. And they cut a lot of sports teams recently, too, so there's only varsity for a lot, so a lot of people are upset about that.
It's unfair that we'd have to have 37 kids in a class next year. It's too many kids. There's no way that the teacher could properly educate everybody in the class.
A Facebook page was created. First it was a group, then an event. So then it was sent out to not just Whitney Young, but all other CPS schools. And then people replied, but we had a much bigger turnout. There was only 300 on Facebook, but this is definitely bigger than we expected.
And it continued to grow as word spread among students from class to class. So now, using Facebook and Twitter, students are able to get the word out to each other. Once they left here at the Chicago Public School offices, they marched over to the State of Illinois building, the Thompson Center, where they planned further demonstrations, hoping that state legislators who may be there might hear their messages. Live from outside CPS offices, Robert Jordan, WGN News.